Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. And coming up in this edition, Ghanaian striker Antoine Semenyo was on target for Bournemouth in their game against Wolves, and we're going to check out how Antoine Semenyo managed to score this goal. Also, coming up, Jordan Ayew grabbed an assist in Crystal Palace's 2-0 victory over Newcastle, and we also checked that one out, as well as what Issahaku had to say after scoring his first career hat-trick for Leicester City in the Championship. Well, he has also set a new record in the Championship with his goals. We also get to hear from Arsenal star midfielder Thomas Partey after their win over Chelsea by defeating them by 5-0. Thomas Partey has had something to say about Arsenal's quest to win the Premier League this season. More coming up in a short moment, but before that, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Ghanaian striker Antoine Semenyo was on target for his side, that is Bournemouth, in their 1-0 victory over Wolves on Wednesday night. Antoine Semenyo scored the only goal of the match to grab the 3 points for Bournemouth in their game against Wolves. Well, the Ghanaian player, that is Antoine Semenyo, scored the goal in the 37th minute when he capitalized on a failure by Wolves defense to clear the ball from their penalty area from an attacking move. Fortunately, the ball fell to Antoine Semenyo, who made no mistake but slotted the ball home to give his side the lead in the 37th minute and eventually go on to win the 3 points for his team. So Antoine Semenyo scored the only goal of the match as Bournemouth defeated Wolves by 1-0. Well, with this goal that Antoine Semenyo has scored, he has currently reached a double digit of goal contributions this season for Bournemouth. The Ghanaian striker has a total of 10 goal contributions for Bournemouth in the Premier League. Antoine Semenyo has scored 8 goals and has 2 assists this season for Bournemouth. Well, later on in the match, Bournemouth was shown a red card in the 73rd minute and reduced to 10 men, but despite that, they went all the way to win the match by 1-0. Well, for Antoine Semenyo, who is the Black Stars forward, he has been a key member of Bournemouth's team this season, making 28 appearances so far for Bournemouth. So that is how Antoine Semenyo managed to score his goal for Bournemouth over there. Well, let's go on and do some more, because also in the Premier League game that was played on Wednesday night, Ghanaian attacker, that is Jordan Ayew, grabbed an assist for Crystal Palace in their 2-0 victory over Newcastle United. Well, Jordan Ayew was handed a starting role in the game for Crystal Palace after coming on to play in a couple of matches as a substitute. This time, their coach started him in the match, and Jordan Ayew made no mistake at all. He helped his team get the first goal in the match in the second half after a barren first half game. So this was how Jordan Ayew managed to help Crystal Palace score their first goal. Well, in the second half, around the 55th minute, Crystal Palace went into attack, and Jean Mateta was in the process of going to score a goal and pass the ball to Jordan Ayew, who also sent the ball back to him in a 1-2 through pass game for Crystal Palace, and Mateta made no mistake and slotted the ball home to give Crystal Palace the first goal in the match in the 55th minute. Later on, Mateta scored the second goal in the 88th minute to seal the victory for Crystal Palace. Well, Jordan Ayew played 73 minutes of action before he was substituted and was rated 7.5. So that was how Jordan Ayew also performed for Crystal Palace in their 2-0 victory over Newcastle. Well, away from Jordan Ayew, let's talk about another Ghanaian player in the Premier League, and that is Thomas Partey. He excelled so much for Arsenal in their 5-0 victory over Chelsea on Tuesday Night Football. Well, for Thomas Partey, he played a crucial role that saw Arsenal score all the 5 goals the moment he was on the pitch, but after he was substituted, Arsenal couldn't score any goal at all. Well, after their game over Chelsea, Thomas Partey has been speaking, and this was what he had to say about Arsenal's quest to go all the way and win the Premier League this season. So this was what Thomas Partey had to say. He was quoted to have said, "Everything depends on us right now. We have to continue winning our games. We have a few more games left and we have to win them all. We know it is going to be a very difficult game. We know what to do, and I think we have to test them." And that is what Thomas Partey said, adding that they have to test Tottenham Hotspur in their next game this weekend. So Arsenal look like they are going to win the Premier League, but the only team that is worrying them is Man City, who have a game in hand. For Liverpool, they lost their game to Everton by 2-0, so they are technically out of the race. But before we go, let's go to the English Championship, where Ghanaian midfielder Abdul Fattah Issahaku set a new record by becoming the first Ghanaian player to score a hat-trick in the English Championship, as Leicester City defeated Southampton by 5-0. Well, speaking after the game, an excited Fattah Issahaku had this to say about his 3 goals that he scored for Leicester City in their match.
Neil here, and firstly, how are you feeling after your first Leicester City hat-trick?
I don't think I can just tell you how I feel, because it's so amazing and I feel so happy for this day. And yeah, this is what we are here to do, and we are just going more and more to get to where we want to, and yeah, I'm so happy.
And of course, it wasn't just the goals tonight. You set up Jamie Vardy for his goal as well, so you really showed all parts of your game this evening.
Yeah, because as I told you already, previous interviews, we are ready every time, and we have come a long time to lose what was in our hands. So yeah, I told you we're ready, and we are going more harder than we used to. So this is why we go, and yeah, we will keep going till we get to where we want.
So that is Fattah Issahaku over there speaking after Leicester City's emphatic 5-0 win over Southampton. Clearly, Partey Issahaku is not returning to Portugal, to his parents' club, that is Sporting CP, but rather we are definitely sure that Leicester City would give him a permanent deal and will be playing in the Premier League next season. So yes, that is it for this edition of Sports Update Ghana. Thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out.